today's video has come about is absolutely bonkers. The story behind it is ridiculous because 3 days ago I went to Saxton 4x4. These guys know I'm the exhaust expert and also a little bit of an exhaust nerd, and they told me they had a straight piped Defender 110 V8 Carpathian edition with urban details all over it. And I actually drove it on some of the surrounding roads that we have here today. I shot an Instagram reel because it was one of the most ridiculous cars and also one of the most fun cars I had driven, just because of the size of it and because of the sound of it. And with that V8 up front, it was ridiculous. Well, they sold that car within 36 hours of my Instagram reel going live. That car was sold, even though I had planned to come down today regardless. And I had my cameras, they were all charged up, and thankfully the gods at Saxton 4x4 said, don't worry, we've got another one. This is a wide track urban Defender 90 V8 with the Milltek exhaust. And I have to say, I love the Defender 90. Probably prefer it to the Defender 110, whilst it's slightly less practical with less doors. It's probably a little bit more capable on some of these country roads. We have timed this absolutely terribly. A learner has just gone in the direction of the road that I want to use, so I'm hanging around, hoping that no other car comes through because it would just create a traffic jam up there. It is an amazing road up there. It is going to be so funny in this car, but at the moment, there is absolutely no point in going down there because I just saw a learner do about 20 miles an hour. Okay, we have had no cars come down the road since the learner. So I think we are lucky into sport mode. We're already running dynamic. This is the funniest / best car I think I've ever driven. It is hilarious. The Defender 90 being so upright, the Defender in general being so upright and large and stupid in so many ways, but then having all of the modern technologies you'd want in a 2022 car, combine that with the urban wide track styling, which I actually think looks so aggressive. Okay, we've got a car behind, so I'm going to just cruise a little bit, but it's the exhaust. As always with this channel and with the way that I love to produce videos and the cars that I fall in love with, this has got a Milltek exhaust that just accentuates the characteristics of this car like you wouldn't believe. Woohoo! The fact that it's such a box and absolutely 0% of this car was designed in a wind tunnel, the wind noise with the window open is ridiculous. It is hilarious. Absolutely ridiculous that they've put a V8 in this car and then to actually get the sound out of it, because let's be honest, this doesn't sound anywhere near as good without a Milltek exhaust. If you were to walk into the Land Rover dealership, buy a V8 Defender 90 or 110, it's not going to sound like this. And Milltek are going to make so much money because when you buy a box-sized car and box-shaped car and decide to spec it with the V8 engine in it, you're gonna want to make it sound like this. It's literally as simple as that. Why would you buy a G63? Why would you buy a G63? Everyone has Mercedes G-Wagons. And this is a quirkier, in my opinion, cooler looking, less mainstream, rugged 4x4 that in my opinion, it's got a better soundtrack as well. Genuinely, this sounds better than a G-Wagon as well. I actually think I could probably search all on the Saxton's website and find this car pretty easily. Look, there you go. There are the G63s, 205 grand, 203,000 pounds for a G63. Those prices are ridiculous. We've got some Defender 110s here. I feel like we're probably getting quite close. There we go. There's a G63, 155,000 pounds, but it's done 29,000 miles. That's it. 140 grand. Is this it? Is this a car? No. This car's done 800 miles, which even still is nothing. So it's not that car. They've obviously got another one in that's pretty much exactly the same. Here we go. This might be it. 140,000 pounds as well. 900 miles. That would make sense. There's no photos of it yet, so this car must have just come in. Ooh, it's this car. They've got so much stock, it is a joke. They've got 3 that I've just found. V8 Defender 90s with the Urban wide track. And this one, 887 miles, 850 miles. That must be it. 135 grand. I mean, you're saving money buying this car than you are buying a G63. In my opinion, no brainer. You've got this little camera screen up here, which I love. This has been updated and is really, really cool. Can't believe I've just discovered this car. Hilarious. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can go on the Saxton website and have a look at some of their stock, because as I've just discovered there, they've got so much. It is ridiculous, and so much to choose from. So many cool things. This is a top spec Defender 90 V8 with all of the options that you would ever need and want, and this exhaust is perfection. I will see you soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.